Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Thursday, the 24th of October, 2019, getting on to 9:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time, and boy, there's a lot of economic news. Example, we saw Turkey take its interest rate from 16.5% down to 14%. The Riksbank, Sweden, they held their rate steady. The European Central Bank, Mr. Draghi, just had his last meeting, and he just held everything steady. They're starting November 1st. They're $20 billion of bond buying a month, and he hands the reins over to Ms. Lagarde, so away you go there. In the U.S., we have some home sales. We've got some jobless numbers. There's quite a bit to review. Out of nowhere, the gold started picking up. I was quite disappointed yesterday, to be honest. I wanted the gold and the silver to hold those 18-day average of closes. They backed off, and today they're thrusting forward. We'll see what that means. In the copper market, more strikes going on in Chile. Another group of miners have now added to that problem. We're looking at a bit of a decline happening today in many of the currencies, with the exception of the yen, which has suddenly reversed up 10 points on the day. Keep in the back of your mind what's going on in bonds and notes. Now that we're through with the number of banks that we're reporting today, the next round of them is next week when we get the Bank of Japan and the Federal Reserve FOMC meeting. On the energy market, the good numbers continue to hold. I think the market was quite impressed yesterday with the EIA numbers. As we look at what's going on in grains, I think you're getting a little bit of a rise now off of weather scares. Cold, really cold weather is about to come in from Canada, and with it some inclement possible, a lot of rain, maybe some snow, but we're hearing a different type of weather forecast that is starting to come in. I hate being a weatherman at this time of the year and that. So let's take a look, if we could, at the day's action. New home sales down 0.7 to 701,000. They expected it down just 0.5, so the market down bigger than the market was looking for. They have a new home supply of 5.5 months, right what they had before. The good news here is the median home price is down 8.8% from a year ago at $299,400, whereas existing home sales, as you know, those numbers keep going up on a year-by-year basis. Market group PMI numbers, the October U.S. manufacturing sector came in at 51.5. The October service sector came in at 51. They expected 50.8. Those are not negative numbers if you take a look at them. The preliminary durable goods number came in up 0.3. They expected it down 0.8. So I thought that was a little friendly. It didn't get the pop in the market that I was looking for. Even the prelim ex-transportation was a little better than they thought. But maybe this is what bothered the market. The September prelim goods ex-defense, take that out, you were down double what the market was expecting. That could be where the problem lies. In terms of jobless claims, should have no impact on the market, about where the market thought they were going to come in. China is saying they could buy, if they can get into this phase one, $20 billion of U.S. agriculture a year, remove the tariffs and everything else, they can go to $40, $50 billion a year. That's pretty impressive. European Central Bank highlights, they're keeping everything unchanged, as I said. The Brexit likelihood of creating a monster problem looks to be getting tame, not worse, a little bit better. They still don't know where it's at, because Mr. Johnson could easily call for a general election. In fact, I think that if the European Union gives him to January 31st, it's exactly what he's going to do. If they give him a shorter time frame, he may not go that route. As I said, Sweden's bank, the Riksbank, they kept interest rates unchanged. We're looking today on the EIA number that comes out at 9:30 for a 90 billion cubic foot build. That compares to the average of 62 at this time of the year. But I'm telling you, it's getting cold. How do I know it? My heat in my house is on. So I can start telling you, as my electric bill's starting to fall, my heat's going up, I know what's going on there. Eurozone economic data came out with the services PMI 51.9 versus the 51.8 number. That's the real headline you watch. Everything else pretty close to where they were. And in Germany, still not able to pick up. You can see their manufacturing PMI, and that's the number I hone in on, because they manufacture and they export. That's what their business is. And it's about steady. Nothing really good through there as I'm seeing it. So a little bit of a correction in stock indices, metals up at this hour. We'll see if it all can hold by the end of the day. Want to remind you folks, one important thing, my special metals report is ready. I published it on Monday. That means it's only up 5 business days. So I don't know if it comes off on Friday at the end of the day or Monday morning. But if you want to see it, I cover 3 historical patterns, the 5, the 15, and the 30-year. Then I go into the quarterly charts. I went into the monthly charts, the weekly charts, the daily charts with a whole series of different studies for you. To go look at it, simply go to our website at www.iraepstein.com under the word research. It'll be gone within 48 business hours, that I can tell you. You can click up here if you're watching me on YouTube, and that'll take care of you there as well. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a good day, and I will speak to everyone in this afternoon's market wrap-ups